Hello guys, welcome back to another Death Apple Set video. And today you can probably guess what we're going to talk about based on my outfit that is loosely inspired by Savini Jason. I just am not fancy enough to make, all the fire marks and glowing orange eyes, but regardless, today's video is a video about Jason Voorhees. If you saw my community post, you would also know that. So I have my iPad right here, and I'm not gonna be reacting to the teaser, but I'm gonna be watching it and just trying to break down as much as I can about this Crystal Lake show that is gonna be released on October 15th. I don't think the whole series is going to be released. I think it's just going to be like a couple episodes every week is what I'm guessing. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this. Alright. Okay. Now, I've been hyped for this for quite a while now, and when I was the release date for the trailer was kind of unexpected. July 13th. I mean, it makes sense because it was the 13th, but it wasn't a Friday, of course. I don't know. I feel like they could have done this a bit earlier, but what do I know? Okay, let me see if I can find it. I'll just go to the Jason Universe, thing, and, okay, so it starts out. Okay. A24, Peacock, and there's a cabin at most certainly Crystal Lake, of course. That's obvious. And, yeah, nothing too interesting about that. Let me try to zoom in to see if I can... No, okay. So, we see kids arriving at Crystal Lake. I was trying earlier when I was first watching this, I was trying to zoom in to see if any of these kids could have been Jason. But I don't think it is. But then we see seems to be possibly a sheriff with a body bag. So yeah, there's already someone dead. We have no idea when this takes place. I don't know. Here's a theory. This might be one of the counselors that were like supposed to be watching Jason. You never know. I really don't know. There's not a lot of context behind this, but this could be one of the counselors that was not watching Jason during the time he drowned. So this takes place probably in 57, if I had to guess. And then we see Pamela Voorhees. Why can I not zoom in? That's kind of goofy. So we see Pamela Voorhees. This is definitely Pamela Voorhees. Standing on the dock, the Crystal Lake. I've heard some people say they're filming this at Novi Bosco. I know they're filming some parts in Blairstown, which is really cool. But I don't know if this is Novi Bosco. Because I was literally there, last October, and it doesn't really look like it. At least the dock doesn't. I don't know. It could be. I don't think it is. But anyways, then we see another shot of Pamela Voorhees with the sweater from the original movie. And then we see someone in the back. I think he might be possibly a main character. I'm not sure. I can't remember. From the world of Friday the 13th, this kind of surprised me because a lot of people know by now that a lot of people are confused about the licensing, and so they can use. I think they can use almost all the likeness from the first movie. Because in 2024, if you remember, they released, I'm pretty sure it was 2024, they released the Ultimate Pamela Voorhees NECA did, and that had all the likeness of the first movie, and this series probably will have lots of the likeness from the first movie. So, from the world of Friday the 13th, that I feel like that's them trying to say that this is canon to the original timeline, and I really hope it is. It seems like it would be. Then we get this dude explaining the story as usual. This is very 2009-ish, this scene right here. It just reminds me of Friday 2009. And then we see Pamela Voorhees jumping in the lake. She probably realizes that Jason is missing. Definitely, well, obviously. And she can't find him. I wonder if this is going to explain, like, if Jason truly did get out of the lake and, survived off the land, like said in part 2, which that's my favorite theory. It makes a lot more sense than when Pamela Voorhees died. He just came back to life and grew like 30 years or 20 or whatever it was. Like he aged like 20 to 30 years in the matter of like 4 years. It just does not make any sense. But I hope this explains what happened there. Then we see 2 people in a car with someone running up to it.
Guys, I didn't even realize it, but those 2 people in the car, low-key, kind of look like Jack and Marcy from the original Friday the 13th. Especially the dude. He gives that, like, young Kevin Bacon vibe. And the girl, she somewhat looks like Janine Taylor in some ways, but this actually might be Jack and Marcy. But I really can't, there's no really real way to know, but yeah, I'm catching this like 5 hours after I made the video, but I couldn't help but realize it, so yeah.
This is clearly a Pamela Voorhees-centered story, which I genuinely don't mind. I hear a lot of people complaining about this, but I love the original Friday the 13th, and yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot. It's been a while since we've seen Jason, and but still, we deserve a bit more of the Pamela Voorhees lore. See someone running through Crystal Lake, I assume. This is very similar to like the Annie chase scene from the original. I feel like. Then this is really interesting. This is 1000% Claudette from the original opening sequence of Friday the 13th. There is no way, it's identical. Sure, she's not wearing the exact same Crystal Lake shirt, but it's so obviously Claudette. The legend begins. We see Pamela Voorhees with machete. This might be a time jump because Pamela Voorhees looks slightly older, but I don't know. Begins with her. This is really interesting. This is about this there. It's so obvious that this right here is Jason. And yeah, newborn Jason Voorhees. This really, I don't like this. It says Friday, May 13th. This, I hope this is talking about something else. This is completely different to Jason being born. Because if they're saying Jason was born May 13th, yeah, this is not the same universe then. Because y'all probably know Jason was born June 13th in the original timeline. But, yeah, I don't know about this. I hope it's something different. But anyways. And then this is really weird, seeing Pamela Voorhees, like, Terrifier-style covered in blood. Yeah, I got nothing for this, honestly. Yeah, I have no idea what this could be about. And that's it. Crystal Lake. Peacock, Crystal Lake. Wow. I don't know what else to say. So that's what I've gathered from that. That was my breakdown. I really hope they, like, somehow include some of the, like, references to more older characters. Like, they clearly are doing Claudette. They're remaking the scene of Pamela Voorhees killing her and whatever the other dude's name was. But yeah, I have a feeling, I really hope this is connected to the original timeline. I mean, it says from the Friday the 13th worlds, which makes me think it will be. And if they're going back to Blairstown to film it has to be connected. It just has to be. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. Like, it looks really interesting. That's gonna be it for now. See ya.